Hey, how's it going, guys? I just thought I'd make a video on the front end conversion I'm going to be doing on this 2012 Ford Mustang. Um, since it's a 2012, it has these older style looking headlights, which I haven't really liked that much. And then it's got the premium grille, which is, I've had it for a year now, but I'm over it. And then that bow's got to go. I like the fog lights down here too, but I also want to change out, of course, that top grille and then this bottom grille here. So I'm going to start by taking the bumper off, and then I can take out the old headlights, replace those, and then I'll do the grille, upper grille and bottom grille at the same time. Should look good. Okay, so here's the headlights I went with. Sorry about the glare, and I still have the plastic wrapping on it. But these are sequential black housing projector lights. I spent a lot of time figuring out which ones I wanted. It's definitely these ones for sure. I think it'll look pretty good. I got these off American Muscle. I think they're like 400, around that. So this should be pretty plug and play. You'll see here. There's already bulbs in here, I checked, but then this, you'll plug right into the main harness of the car. And then I'll show you the grille. So these are also off American Muscle. Aluminum billet grills, gloss black. And then here's the lower grille. So pretty nice looking. And then I also got this emblem in case I wanted to put the emblem somewhere here. The only issue is I noticed that it's kind of, there's really no easy way to mount this emblem unless you make your own bracket, or you cut those tabs off and use double sticky tape and then put it wherever you want. So I'll figure that out as I go, but let's start taking off that bumper. All right, so I've made some progress on this bad boy. So basically I started off by taking off this front trim piece right here, which was like right up here, which is that piece, just a bunch of push pin clips. I used a plastic tool, and then I went underneath and disconnected the lip. Well, that's not really the lip, that attaches to the lip and the bumper. And then next I took off 7mm bolts that pretty much go right here, that are attached to the bumper right there. And then you take off 2 bolts up here, and you pretty much just lift it off and pull it off. You may just gotta rip it around a little bit, but then it came off. So it looks pretty mean like this. Kind of want to just drive around like that, but I want to get these headlights in. So next I'm just gonna pop these headlights out. I think there's 3 bolts each headlight, and then we'll get them swapped. All right, so I got my first headlight in, and I'm pretty happy with it. Here's a good comparison. I actually have the blinker on for the driver's side, and sequential like that, which is pretty sweet. I do like that a lot. I think it gives it a good modern touch, especially with the new Mustangs looking like that. So yeah, just 3 bolts, and I'm testing where the light goes right now, and I think I need to adjust it up a little bit, which I can do with a screw, and maybe just depending on how I put the bolts in here. So yeah, I'm gonna get that all dialed in, and then I'll do, like I just drove by with no brake pads on this car. And then I'll get the other headlight done. And then, oh, actually one thing is that this connector right here, let's see. Okay, so this connector, in case you're doing this car, the pins don't really line up that well. I just took needle nose pliers and bent them like 1/8 of an inch in the direction that they need to be tweaked at. For example, here is the stock one. You can't see anything, hold on. Here's the stock one. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it's not perfectly centered. They're actually to the left a little bit. So that's what you got to do with this connector right here from American Muscle headlights. Well, I got the upper grille installed, and I'm pretty happy with it. Basically, you just pop out the old one with push tabs in the back, and then the new billet aluminum one just slides in, and then you drill a hole where you have these mounting areas right here, and then you put nuts on the back, and then it mounts up really well. There's actually this plastic piece here I didn't like, so I just cut it out. I think it's fine. Even if I put the stock one back on, your mounting tabs will hold it just fine. And then down to here, I also did the lower grille, and that came out pretty good too. One thing I'm not happy with is this. I have an issue where I noticed when I worked on this car in the past, it's been repainted. What do you know? They didn't take off the old grille when they resprayed, so then they sprayed, and there's overspray under it all. So this is as much as I chipped off with like a plastic razor blade. I had it here. I can't find it. Like a plastic razor blade with some soap, and I'm gonna have to keep working on that, and then I'm gonna buff it. I might have to wet sand this a little bit down, compound and buff. Hopefully it comes out well, but that's pretty much my only issue. So let's get this installed. Well, the front end conversion is done. I think it looks 4 times better than the stock of the 2012. Those headlights look killer. The grille looks real mean. I don't think I'm gonna put that Mustang emblem there, but I can always put it on in the future. I can stick it on. I'm still working on the car a little bit, just tidying up some plastic under there, but yeah, that's the conversion. I'd highly recommend it. Hopefully it helped you out, but American Muscle has really good tutorial videos on how to actually install these perfectly to the spec. I just kind of went over it and what I was doing with the car. So, all right, well, thanks for watching.